McNuggets!
These small, pop-in-your-mouth bites of crispy chicken are not only super delicious, but will give you just the right amount of protein in every bite. Great for those fast food junkies with a busy lifestyle. Want to take your Chicken McNuggets to a whole different level? Then let's check out 10 Chicken McNuggets hacks that make them even better.
Mom, can we have some Chicken McNuggets?
Quick General Tso's chicken.
The General, $10.95.
This popular dish is a favorite with many people in the U.S. since the early 1970s. The origins of the dish are unclear. Chef C.K. Peng in Taiwan was possibly the inventor of the dish, named after his hero, General Tso.
They just named it because it sounds exotic.
Though other origin stories do exist. One thing is for sure, this dish remains popular with foodies as either a quick grab and go when choosing takeout at their favorite Asian fast food restaurant, or a sit-down meal with family and friends. It is no wonder that Chicken McNuggets are so popular with Americans, as they are a perfect imitation when dipped in the sweet and sour sauce. With this hack, you won't need to spend lots of money in a fancy Szechuan restaurant or wait for that Uber Eats driver to get your fill. It's pretty simple. Just recycle your days-old Chicken McNuggets with a jar of prepared sauce from the grocery store or leftover packets of your favorite sauce from McDonald's. Turn your McNuggets into a fancy dish in seconds. There is no need to take out the deep fryer and slave away for hours, marinating, slicing, and deep frying chicken pieces to perfection. If you don't like prepared store sauces, you can make your own with just a few ingredients that are found in many Asian food lovers' pantries. Mix together small amounts of hoisin sauce, soya sauce, sriracha, rice vinegar, cornstarch, and sugar. Throw the McNuggets back in the wok for 10 minutes, top with the homemade sauce, add some chopped red and green peppers, onions, and garlic. Served with steamed rice, and you are set for a delicious dinner meal fit for a general.
I don't think it was a dish that was made for that general.
Chicken Caesar salad.
Caesar on a Caesar salad?
This classic salad was made famous by Caesar Cardini around the mid-1920s. No, the salad was not named after the Emperor of Rome, but many arguments regarding its origin have ensued in regards to the creator. People have gone to battle for this salad. Yet this salad is another American favorite that we find ourselves having for lunch time and time again. You can find Caesar salad listed on the menu in many Italian restaurants. These days, most fast food restaurants have made this their signature dish for takeout lunch. This is a quick and easy hack that will work for any busy schedule and save you lots of money. It's a simple, no-fuss salad and not complicated at all to make. It's tasty and healthy too.
Choose to be health conscious.
All you will need to do is chop up some of your favorite lettuce. Romaine is preferred, but you can use any other type. Make a simple dressing with mayonnaise, grated Parmesan cheese, garlic powder, and a squeeze of lemon juice. Top with whole or diced McNuggets. Don't forget the croutons, and if you like anchovies, you can add these as well. For garnish, add a wedge of lemon, and you really do have a salad fit for an emperor. If you are too lazy to make your own dressing, any Caesar salad dressing from your grocer will do. Don't have time to pack lunch for work the next day? Take your leftover McNuggets and lettuce, pack it in a takeout container, and avoid going to the lunch counter. It is cheaper than your local salad bar, will save you lots of money during the week, and you will not be wasting your precious McNuggets either.
That reminds me of my childhood.
Chicken and waffles.
Chicken and waffles.
A southern favorite which has gained popularity in the last few years. Chicken and waffles is great for breakfast, and any other time of the day for that matter. This dish actually is not southern at all, but originated in Harlem, New York at the Wells Supper Club, where a dish of fried chicken thighs was served alongside deep-pocketed batter resembling waffles. It was at this point that others started to perfect and imitate it. This slow and easy dish is even better when we can use our leftover McNuggets to make a lazy man's meal. Furthermore, it's just perfect for those foodies who have spent a long night out eating and drinking and who hate stepping out early in the morning in their pajamas to stand in long lineups at their favorite breakfast places. This hack is for you if you like to linger in bed with your espresso coffee till at least mid-morning. You will no longer need to step out. You can make this in your own kitchen at any time of the day. It is a versatile dish with a quick prep. The great thing about this hack is that you don't need to fry up a batch of chicken or stand around your waffle machine for hours making waffles.
I thought the Waffle Fairy was just a bedtime story.
Just pull out a few of those ready-made frozen waffles out of the freezer, pop them into the toaster or mini oven, top the waffles with McNuggets, maple syrup, and lots of butter, and it becomes the perfect, delicious Southern-themed breakfast. Not to mention a real artery blocker and cardiac arrest, but so decadent. For double trouble, sandwich the Chicken McNuggets between 2 waffles and call it a wrap.
Before that, you can only get chicken or waffles.
Chicken Parmesan.
Chicken parm, you taste so good.
Everyone loves Italian food. This is another North American staple that has been modified for the North American masses and taste buds. A take on Sicilian eggplant parmigiana, its sister chicken parmesan has all the same ingredients, but is replaced with chicken protein. This cool hack is perfect for any die-hard Italian food lover and a sure pleaser for any guest. Olive Garden, move over. This chicken parm will have your guests believing that you make it from scratch. Use leftover Chicken McNuggets to cut your cooking time in half by not having to cook cutlets in advance. A few extra simple ingredients are needed in order to make this dish successful. You will need some tomato sauce. This can be your favorite ready-made sauce purchased from the store or your own that is left hanging around in the fridge. Grate some mozzarella and Parmesan cheese. You must have the Parmesan cheese or else it's not chicken Parmesan anything. Last but not least, fresh basil.
Basil, you're not American.
Okay, you can use dried if you don't have any fresh basil. Start by layering the McNuggets in the bottom of a casserole, top with tomato or your favorite marinara sauce, Parmesan cheese, and mozzarella. Pop in the oven and bake for 10 minutes, or until the cheese is melted and gooey. Serve alongside your favorite buttered noodles. It will be Mamma Mia delicious.
Delicious!
Potato croquettes.
Potato croquettes.
If Portuguese is more your style, this hack is the one for you. This one may take a little more time, but they are an absolute aphrodisiac. This dish is usually made with codfish, but Chicken McNuggets will do just fine, and they won't stink up your kitchen either. Boil some white or yellow potatoes, then mash them up with some milk, butter, and salt. You can also use ready-made mashed potatoes in a box, just add milk and butter.
You can never have too much butter.
Mince your McNuggets and add them to the mashed potatoes. Then roll them into balls, beat an egg, roll them in egg, and then breadcrumbs. Keep rolling to make as many as you need. Carefully saute the tiny morsels in about an inch of vegetable oil till browned. Remove carefully as they fall apart easily. These delicious croquettes will remind you of Portugal no fail and will keep you coming back for more. If you are getting really lazy sitting in the sun drinking too much vino verde and the process is just not your style, skip the frying and just add your nuggets to the mashed potatoes and scoop a dab of piri-piri sauce on top for authenticity. A little secret, arancini siciliani can be made the same way. Just substitute potatoes for arborio rice instead, and you are set for a magical, enchanted day.
It's hard to plan something to be magical, you know?
Chicken poutine.
Poutine.
Poo what?
Have you not heard of this? A true Canadian classic from the province of Quebec, the land of hockey and cold, cold weather where heavy meals are in order. This is true comfort food at its best, with its gooey, messy cheese topping and oodles of gravy, guaranteed to beat the cold and the blues. These days, you can make poutine with just about anything, and they are doing just that across North America, with all kinds of variations on this classic dish. No holds barred on what goes into it. Everything but the kitchen sink. There are whole restaurant menus just dedicated to poutine.
Poutine is the new fast food queen.
In all shapes, sizes, combinations, and permutations. A staple for many food trucks, who even put foie gras on it and sell it for exorbitant prices. Bring this dish home and make it your own. Just chop up and combine your McNuggets with any crispy fries or tater tots, top with cheese curds, mozzarella cheese, or any type of cheese for that matter. Pop it in the oven for 10 minutes until the cheese is melted, and it's ready to serve. You can totally improvise and use spaghetti meat sauce and other worldly cuisine choices that tickle your fancy at the moment. Everyone will gobble it up, and so will you. This is one favorite that will warm up the soul.
The perfect poutine.
Buffalo Chicken Wing Redux.
Chicken wings!
This other classic North American dish was invented in Buffalo, New York in 1964 at Anchor Bar by Frank and Teresa Bellissima. The story goes that one day they received an order of chicken wings from their wholesalers by accident, instead of the usual chicken legs. Not knowing what to do with them, they threw them in the deep fryer and poured some hot sauce on them and tested them out on their patrons. Alongside, they served carrots and celery sticks for the crunch, and the blue cheese dressing was to cool down the taste. But what ended up happening was the patrons drank more beer to cool down the spiciness.
Holy moly!
They racked in the highest profits that day and continued to serve them for many years to come. Today, they have become another party favorite and a popular finger food that can also be found in many buffet restaurants. Our hack is a different take on chicken wings. Why does it have to be chicken wings? They are too messy anyways, and there's never enough meat on them. Furthermore, it gets your fingers all messy and sticky, and you will need tons of wipes, unless you're the type that likes to lick your fingers. With this McNuggets hack, in a quick swoop, all you have to do is pop one in your mouth. This is a simple and quick hack to update your traditional buffalo wing recipe. Warm up your McNuggets, top with any hot sauce, and serve with carrots, celery sticks, and blue cheese dressing on the side. A healthy snack for those who want to minimize on the calorie intake.
Calories equally fattening.
Butter chicken.
Bag of Indian food?
Yeah.
We are traveling the world to the other side of the globe to exotic lands of spices aplenty. Are you always craving something exotic? That is the dilemma with many of us. Once we have tasted great food, we don't want the mundane. But good Indian food can be expensive because it doesn't stop with ordering one dish. They are all so good that you need to sample them all.
I think I'll take it.
Which one?
All of it.
A must and a favorite with everyone is the butter chicken. That sweet, creamy, buttery tomato sauce with aromas of faraway lands packs as much heat as the hottest day in Mumbai. Spicy morsels of chicken and deliciously warm naan bread for dipping make this dish decadent. This hack has you repurposing your Chicken McNuggets to create the closest thing at a fraction of the cost. All you will need is a jar of butter chicken sauce from the local grocer. If you're feeling adventurous, make your own with a can of tomatoes, some chopped ginger, a jalapeno pepper, and some curry spice. Pull out the fenugreek and the garam masala. All you need to do is simmer your McNuggets after you've spiced them up in a sauce pot for 30 minutes and just add some cream at the end. Serve with a mound of basmati rice. A meal fit for the Maharaja.
That's the Maharaja.
Chicken Creole soup.
We both love soup.
This classic Louisiana dish, invented by the father of Cajun soul food, Paul Prudhomme, at his restaurant K-Paul in New Orleans, is a favorite that will make your day sizzle and blow your mind. Whether eaten as a meal or as a soup, you'll definitely be coming back for more. A different take on this recipe is to minimize the time it takes to make it. With ready-made Chicken McNuggets, you are a sure winner. Follow these easy steps to make this delicious soup that will have everyone puzzled. Take a stock pot and then just melt lots of butter. Sauté some chopped green peppers, onions, and celery. Add 3 kinds of pepper: white, cayenne, and black pepper to the mix before putting in your flour, chicken stock, and cream. Throw in the Chicken McNuggets with some okra and boil for an hour. Bon appetit!
Bon appetit!
A tropical delight.
Grab some afternoon delight.
This hack is a mix of sweet and savory from any tropical island of your choice. It can be a Hawaiian Polynesian delight, Malaysian feast, or a Caribbean junkanoo. Everyone loves a sweet and sour dish, whether it's with a tangy sauce or fruity additions. This hack will offer you a deliciously tangy dish that everyone will be itching to try. Follow this easy step to make it your own. You can even use the plethora of sweet and sour sauce you took at McDonald's. Are you feeling guilty yet?
You're the one who's guilty.
You can purchase from the grocer a jar of sweet and sour sauce in the Asian foods aisle and keep it in your fridge forever. Warm a spoonful of sauce in a saucepan, add a handful of your favorite fruit like pineapple or mango, sauté some vegetables like onions and red and/or green peppers for flavor, and serve your creation on top of some steamed long-grain rice. And you can also add black-eyed peas, fried plantains, and boom boom pow! You are all set to relax in your own tropical island. Ultimately, the world of culinary delights is your oyster. Be creative.
You promote me to creative exec.
Live it up some more by watching another one of our great videos. All you have to do is tap that screen. If you're checking us out for the first time, why not show us some love? Hit that subscribe button and ring that bell to join our notification squad.